Hello again, and welcome to another eBay auction. Here we are viewing a 1977 Lincoln Continental town car. This is the Williamsburg edition. You're going to hear my dog whining in the background. This is probably almost 100% original except for the tires and upkeep. We got it out of an estate where the driver had died and his wife had sold all his cars and collection, and she said this was his daily driver up to a few years ago. So the Williamsburg edition, you'll notice the that one hubcap is off of a 76 Continental. The Williamsburg edition is only cosmetic. It's a two-tone silver with a full leather, not leather, vinyl top. The sunroof I think was optional in the Williamsburg. No opera windows. And 77 still has the fender skirts in the rear. This has a 400 two-barrel engine, runs great. It's got dual exhaust. Sounds great. But this by no means is a show car, I just want you to know. You could tell the guy was an old timer because he had tape on certain things. You'll see here there's some rust that he touched up, all solid. On the top here he's got some dum-dum, but this is all solid. It's got some rust bubbling here and there, but the top's in good shape. But don't expect, please, do not expect a show car here. It's got 116,000 miles on it. The guy went nuts with caulking. You see caulk through here. There's no signs of water damage anywhere on the inside, so I don't know if this guy was preventive maintenance or what. There's some spots, surface rust spots, all over the car. No rot, just like surface spots that need to be attended to and touched up. You'll see them down here. Again, they're all solid. Back here, I think on the tail light, all solid. Some of the paint is flaking. Solid around here. Down here, a little bit of rust flaking. The paint's flaking. Still solid. Surface rust. Again, for a car that's 42 years old or 40 years old, it's in really good shape. Body looks like it's never been hit. It's straight. Chrome is good. Lights work. The grille. It's amazing to think that these cars were every day on the road. It's crazy how big they are. This car's just about 19 feet long. Here, I'll show you the engine compartment. And we'll also take this out for a ride later. In the trunk. These are covered. I don't know why. I didn't take them off to check. Sunroof I have not opened. Does not leak, and I'm not going to open it. And the door jambs, all solid. Down below, some rust forming, but all solid. Same thing in the door jambs. Just so you know, everybody's version of perfect is different. Let's come here to the engine compartment. The hood. So on here, the belt was disconnected on the AC. The clutch spins. This spins. So I don't know if it's sometimes the old timers took the belts off in the winter. I don't know if that's the case or not. And here's 402 valve. Alright, and that doesn't look like it's leaking. Starts right up and runs good. It's like no wire problem. The hood lamps, I mean the headlights work. So when we got the car, it looked like this guy was prepared for the apocalypse. He had a safety kit, all kinds of tools in the back, which we removed most of them. There's an old-time bottle jack. In here, there's some breaker bar, whatever. In here, spare tire. Tread still looks good. Don't know how old the tire is. It's a white wall, so it's got to be pretty old. All solid throughout. Fancy tire gauge. Trunk jam. All solid. Underneath. Solid. I don't know if you guys know what these Lincolns are all about, but they had shock absorber bumper brackets that went into the frame. They were pretty much demolished over time. I guess weather, I don't know, bad design. I have a 79 town car over there, or Continental over there. Same thing. We took all that out, cleaned it out, put some reinforcement for the bumper. So that's all good. Vinyl top, like I said, is good. Power antenna does not open, or does not come up or down. Oh, tilt wheel. So just so you know. All right, let's start this hog up. So this thing's got glass packs on it. Sounds really good. Let's see if I can get you out here. Like that, a big car with a good sound. So I want to set you up here. So right here, we're going to go for a ride. The 77 town car's got the thermometer speedometer, and I'll show you that in a second once we go cruising. 79 town car, 86 town car, 2000 town car. You can tell I like town cars. So here, we'll go out this way. This car is bigger than life. And Lincoln was one of the last manufacturers to hang on to the size. 79 was the last year, while Cadillac, 77 was the last year for a Cadillac. Or no, I'm sorry, 76, and then 77, they toned it down. They only made it 100 feet instead of 120. So I'm in second gear now, shift's fine. Car runs great. The power seat works here. The passenger power seat, you can hear it engaging, but it doesn't work. So the switch is good. The seat, you might have to hammer on the tap on the what do you call it? The motors. So we didn't do much to it. Drove it, test drove it. Brakes are good, tires are good, and I honestly think that you can fly this thing. You can fly in and drive home. Steering is a little bit not sensitive, but you know. A little bit of play in the steering wheel, not much. Car runs good. Still has, you know, for the 400 passing gear, car runs good. So just so you know, you're buying a 77 original Continental. You're not buying a restored one. You're not buying anything else other than what it is. We are very transparent. You can call me at any time, ask me any kind of questions that you want. Come in here and turn around. It's the first time I've ever been in here. Like I said, the engine's quiet, the motor runs good, the transmission shifts good, engages good. If you just like these cars, because I grew up in this era, and I remember my uncle had a new one of these every year up until 79 was the last year of the big one, and then he waited until like 83. So 83 they downsized considerably. Shocks are good. Look how long that hood is, and the hood ornament. Nowadays you can't even see the front end of the car. I don't know what's going on. Headlights work, the doors operate fine. the window, what do you call it, the headlight doors. Back you off here. Speedometer works fine. Cruising at 45 miles an hour. One thing I like about Lincolns, they were always geared low, so, or high, however you want to look at it. So at 45, 50 miles an hour, even though on a 3-speed transmission, you're still idling at a real low RPM, and Lincolns were always noted for good gas mileage. All the gauges work, gas works. You can see the coolant temp works. Clock does not work, the radio works. Parts alone, this car is worth $5 grand. That dashboard with no cracks, that speedometer. So just pulling back up at the homestead. Just so you, the sunroof does not open, like I said earlier. Gotta make this thing wide turn. Just for some reason, I just like Lincoln Town cars. Maybe because I always wanted one. When everybody else wanted a Corvette or anything like that, I wanted a big Lincoln or a big Buick or a big Caddy. There's Mojo sitting over there. But look at this hood. So let me back out. Oh, cruise control works. Sorry for this video to be lengthy. I just want you to realize you're getting a car that's in really nice shape for being original. Carpet's good, could use cleaned up. The driver's seat and the passenger seat, you could probably dye them a little bit or clean them up. And there's a little bit of a tear, or yeah, a little bit right here along the seam. It looks like a little bit of a rip. The leather got worn. Oh, and you'll notice that one of the pictures, or maybe not, but I think I took a picture underneath the seat. This back seat is the original build sheet, still intact, and I'm not taking it out. It looks very brittle, but it's still there and intact. From what I understand, they made roughly 2,400 Williamsburg editions. The real rare Williamsburg edition is the champagne, the two-tone champagne. Chrome is very good on this car. So that's pretty much it. This is what you get. The hubcaps. Actually, this car had different hubcaps on it, and these were hanging on the wall. And I thought they were for it. They had Oldsmobile hubcaps on it, so I took them off and put the Lincolns on there, and that one will be mismatched in the back. Rear defrost. Tail light is intact. Dual exhaust. So any questions, just give me a call or send me an email, and I'll respond to you with a phone number. You're more than welcome to come here, drive it, take it out, have fun with it. This is just a good running 1977 Lincoln Continental Williamsburg edition. Thank you.